Why wait for a house to be built in Haslet when you can get even more upgrades than what the builder provides on a better lot, a better location, and even a better price than what you're going to be able to get from any builder here in town? This is a Perry home, just a few years old, that I'm going to give you a tour of, all of the neighborhood, all of the inside, and of course, we're going to show you the fabulous backyard. So without further ado, let's get this tour started for you. What I love about this house is all of the windows that just surround. Again, this is why you get all this natural lighting. As you can see, we have that continued wood floors throughout. Now they have a full-size sofa, and I don't know if these are really big size pieces of furniture in here, as you can see, and you still have tons of space and still your dining area and your kitchen as well. So we're gonna come over here. Look how tall these doors are. Little small pantry here. It does have some built-ins, but with all of this cabinet space and even the cabinets that are underneath the sink, you're going to not have a lack of storage. You have the pendant lightings hanging down. And remember when I said a tons of recessed lighting? It's like, look at this. We don't even have the recessed lighting turned on back in the back over there, but you've got tons and tons of lighting. I love the cabinets. The cabinets are it's not a stark white. It is a little bit of an off-white, has a little bit of a beige color to them. Very modern color to them. All right, so your refrigerator obviously is here. You have the oven and your microwave combo right there. I'm gonna show you, zoom in on the backsplash. So this, I'm gonna touch and feel. I know you cannot scratch and sniff. This is a stone tile and soft close. Let's do that one more time, just for fun of it here. Soft close drawers and a quartz type of countertop. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit better lighting for you here. So you do have some tints of gray and your white mixed in there. Now the island is a little bit of an off color. It's more of maybe a greige type of color. You also have your storage for your trash. So nobody's having to look at your trash cans. And you've got also the hardware. That's a nice kind of a bronze black type of hardware. All right, now ladies, gentlemen, whoever's doing all the cooking, here's your vent hood. It's very stylish in cabinetry. And look at the stove. So it's a 5-burner stove, gas top. And still you have all of your drawers right here to put all your cookware in. All right, so how nice is this to be in here in the heart of the house where you're entertaining. You're able to see the game room right over here, the kids' bedrooms, your bedrooms here, and then hey, if you're gonna go entertain in the backyard, you're right there. All right, now let's spin around here just so that you can see. Another thing I want to point out is this undermount lighting all the way through. And you still have the trim on the cabinets on the outside. I mentioned to you that on your island, it is a different color. There are still some more cabinets, more storage right there, but you also have the outlets onto the side of the cabinets for use. Okay, so let's continue to spin around here so you can see my view. This dining area, as you can see, is set up for a table of 6, but you still have plenty ample room. If you need to throw in another leaf and get in 8 people, I don't see that as being a problem. The other thing I love is this wall or ceiling 2-floor windows. So when I said that you're going to be able to get a lot of natural light, I did not want to put in all of the natural light because then you won't be able to see everything here. But you can just see if you were to open those up, you would have tons of natural lighting in here. All right. Let's zoom out this way. We're going to go straight into the primary suite, which is, like I said, right off the living space. Same floorings throughout in the primary suite. This is a king-size bed, decent-sized nightstands, and they have 2 dressers already in here. Again, you're looking at all this recessed lighting. It goes all the way back. And look at the height again of those doors. The primary bath is just really a gorgeous setup. I love the tile that was selected in here. It kind of has a wood grain look to it, but a really good contrast with the wood floors. And it carries on into the tub area. It's a garden tub. And then also the shower is really great. Look how deep this shower goes. So I'm going to open this up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. Show you also the tiling that's done on the floor. There is a seat. There's also, I don't know if you can see right here, there's another spout here. So if you've got pets or if somebody is in a wheelchair or handicap, it makes it very accessible to get in here and maneuver around. Still good lighting throughout. Here is the tile. I'm going to get up in on that. Okay. All right. So double vanities, his and her vanities. It's the same kind of a greige look of the cabinetry, which is like has some gray undertones, but also more of a beige look. Zoom in on that. And then this is the same type of countertop that was in the other bathrooms. The same light fixtures. So like I said, his and her vanities. My husband would love for me to have my own vanity so that he does not have to look at all my makeup on the countertop. Again, the ceilings with all of that recessed lighting. All right, so let's go straight on into the front of the house, where I mentioned to you that there was the study. All right, so here we are at the foyer of the house. And as you can look straight up, look at that recessed ceiling with all that lighting. Lots of lighting throughout with recessed lighting and even natural light that I'm going to show you here in a bit. The floors, as you can see, are a wood plank floor all throughout. There's carpet also in the bedrooms. And so let's go ahead and start here at the front of the house. And like I said, this front room right now is being used as an office. As you can see, there's lots of great lighting. It is a bedroom. There is a closet right here, as you can see. So let me just show you the depth of these closets. Very deep. All of the closets go pretty far back. Walk-in closet, lots of storage. Look how high these ceilings are. And even though you have the ceiling fan with lighting, you still have even more recessed lighting in the room. Great grand doors that are paneled. And then you have the bathroom here. This is a full bathroom. It is a shower tub. So there is tile in the bathroom. And then look at the cabinetry. And there is the countertops, just so you can see what color these countertops are. And into the bathroom is tile. So this is not just like a drop-in tub. This is a very well finished out. So this is going to be your guest bathroom, where the other 2 bedrooms will share as well. And then the second bedroom right here up at the front as well. And still a very good spacious closet. As I mentioned, all of them are very deep. I'm going to show you the study here in a bit, but I really want to go straight in. Look how beautiful this door is. I mean, I just love these more modern style doors. The height of the door is like so beautiful with the ceilings. So look at that. Again, you still have tons of recessed lighting. There's a nice foyer here. The mud room, we'll go back to that, and then the office is back over here. So as you enter in, here is a flex room. Now this is kind of a second living. It can be a game room. If you have children, you can throw them in here with all their toys. If you want to have a workout room, perfect for that. Craft room, whatever. It does have the French doors, full glass French doors. And again, you see the ceilings with all of the recessed lighting. All right, the utility room right here off to the side, oversized with the shelving. So you can see they have a full refrigerator, a washer, and a dryer in here. Still tons of room. All right, so, and where the garage is. All right, I love having these, how functional, I mean, the little mud bench here so the kids can pack their bags, so you can store your shoes, have a sitting bench to take on and off your shoes so you're not tracking in all that nasty mud throughout the house. All right, this is the office. So this is the designated office. Now I want to say this is more like a bonus room, in my opinion, because if you're not like the way that they are set up with the office at the front of the room, you can see that this is can use as another game room if you want. My idea, if it was me, I would turn this into my craft room. If you need a second office, this is, I mean, again, this is kind of a designated office, but you could actually have two spaces for an office. Any one of this room or the game room could be set up as a flex room. So if you are wanting a gym, a home gym, perfect. Craft room, perfect. Office, perfect. Man cave, perfect. I mean, it just checks all the boxes. The layout of this house, so functional. As I mentioned, I can't call this one a bedroom because there is not going to be a closet in here. All right, now there's a coat closet here. And in the garage, this is, like I said, this is a 2-car garage. But you also have, let's see if I can find the lighting in here. All right. All right, so this is, so a 2-car garage, and everybody's gonna love this. The flooring is finished out. Tankless water heater. 2 door openers. And you still have this little ledge right here where you can have extra storage. All right, now we're going to go all right, so front of the house, we're zooming back into, going to go now to the backyard. I told you I love this backyard because if you are looking for privacy on almost a 1/4 of an acre lot, this is the house you will want. Still spacious enough to put in a pool, playground, extend the patio, have more of a setup zone for outdoor kitchen and everything. Let me just show you here. It goes all the way to the side of the house. And as you can see, you really don't have anyone looking down on you. And that is what I love. So still all of this side yard here. I mean, it's massive. Grass is green, it's lush. All right, and then the patio, as you can see, It's a very good sized patio with the ceiling fan. You've got a plumbing here for gas. You have electrical here. So you could actually go ahead and install your kitchen out here if you want. If you wanted to extend it out, you are not lacking the space to do it because you've got two massive side yards. And I'm going to come back here to the patio so that you can see, again, when you're out here, I don't see anybody looking down on me. And that's what's so, so great. All right, so this is Haslet proper. The HOA takes care of the front lawn, the front yard maintenance, so you're only having to take care of the backyard maintenance. There is a community pool, amenity center here in the neighborhood. It probably takes about less than 5 minutes to get from here to I-35. And once you get on I-35 and take a look at the map, plug it in, you're right next to 170. So if you are going into Charles Schwab, the financial district over there, it's going to be maybe a 15-minute commute. You want to get to Alliance Town Center where you can shop, dine, wine, unwind. You're 5 to 10 minutes away from there. You are probably about 10 minutes away from the Texas Motor Speedway. It's going to take you probably about 10 minutes to get to Roanoke, where that's the dining capital of the world. And maybe about 20 minutes to get to downtown Fort Worth, where you're going to have the stockyards and all kinds of fun in downtown. I hope that you have enjoyed this tour. I would love it if you would comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this house, who you think that you know would love to get into this gorgeous Perry home. Again, it's over 2,400 square feet, and we're priced below what the builder is pricing them out. And this has many more updates and upgrades than what the builder is currently offering.